Traveling can be expensive, but it doesn't have to be. In this video, we'll be sharing some tips and tricks on how you can travel around the world on a budget without sacrificing too much comfort. Tip number 1. Be flexible with your travel dates. The first tip is to be flexible with your travel dates. Airline prices can vary significantly depending on the day of the week, the time of year, and even the time of day. By being flexible with your travel dates, you can find cheaper flights and save a lot of money. Tip number 2. Use budget airlines. The second tip is to use budget airlines. Budget airlines offer much cheaper flights than traditional airlines, although they may not include as many amenities. However, if you're willing to sacrifice some comfort, you can save a lot of money. Just make sure to read the fine print and be aware of any additional fees or restrictions. Tip number 3. Stay in hostels or Airbnb. The third tip is to stay in hostels or Airbnb. Hostels are an affordable way to stay in different parts of the world and meet other travelers. On the other hand, Airbnb allows you to stay in someone's home, which can often be cheaper than staying in a hotel. Both options provide you with the opportunity to experience the local culture and save money on accommodation. Tip number 4. Cook your own meals. The fourth tip is to cook your own meals. Eating out at restaurants can be expensive, so consider cooking your own meals to save money. You can buy groceries from local markets and supermarkets and cook simple meals in your hostel or Airbnb. Not only will you save money, but you'll also have more control over what you eat. Tip number 5. Use public transportation. The fifth tip is to use public transportation. Taking taxis or renting a car can be expensive, so consider using public transportation instead. Many cities have reliable and affordable public transportation options, such as buses, trains, or subways. Not only will you save money, but you'll also get to experience the local culture in a more authentic way. Tip number 6. Plan ahead. The sixth tip is to plan ahead. By doing your research and planning ahead, you can find the best deals on flights, accommodation, and activities. You can also avoid unexpected expenses by knowing what to expect ahead of time. Conclusion. So there you have it, 6 tips on how to travel around the world with minimum cost. By being flexible with your travel dates, using budget airlines, staying in hostels or Airbnb, cooking your own meals, using public transportation, and planning ahead, you can save a lot of money and still have an amazing travel experience. Thanks for watching, and happy travels.